Foot and ankle injuries can be very serious and long-lasting injuries. I've handled several cases just in the past year and many over my career that involved foot and ankle injuries, particularly foot and ankle fractures. Even if the fracture appears to heal well and rapidly, very often you have arthritic changes in the foot or the ankle that can be lifelong. So what we have to do is we have to make sure that the client, when they come in the office with a foot or ankle fracture, is seen by an orthopedic specialist who handles these particular types of injuries and seen fairly quickly. If the fracture is allowed to heal and does not heal correctly, we can have what's called a malunion, and this would require a second surgery because if it's not done, in many cases the injured party cannot put pressure on the foot, cannot wear high heels if it's a woman, or cannot do anything of a exercise or high impact nature on the foot. So we have to make sure, number one, that they get the type of treatment that they should get. That includes having an MRI done of obviously of the foot or the ankle, and having the doctor make recommendations as to treatment. In my office, we can send our client to a specialist who will wait until the case is settled or until we get a recovery before they will require any payment, because these types of charges, especially with specialists, are very expensive. MRI bills are obviously expensive. Also, we have had many clients that have required foot or ankle surgeries, and we're able to do this on an arrangement also with the doctor and the surgery facility, that they will also wait for years at sometimes in order to recover their bill that has been expended with relation to such surgeries. So if a client comes in my office and they do not have health insurance, or if for some reason the case is delayed or the case has to go to litigation, which can take a year or 2 years, maybe 3 years sometimes, then they can get the treatment that they need and as expeditiously as they need it. And we can make sure that they're on the road to recovery. Now, even though many people think that foot and ankle injuries are not serious, they can be very serious. I have had clients that have fallen downstairs, have required open procedures in which metal hardware is put into their ankle, and in which some clients have residuals, such as a disability with the foot or the ankle afterwards. I had a client in particular that fractured her ankle. She had what we call an open procedure, and the wound would not heal. She developed an infection that was an insidious infection, and it took over a year and a half of skin grafts and secondary procedures before it finally healed. So it can be serious. Also, I had a client that had a foot fracture where she hit her foot on an object that shouldn't have been there, and it was allowed to heal on its own. She went to a county facility. They did not put the foot in a walking boot or any other sort of cast, and by walking on it, it healed incorrectly. It was a malunion, and she needed follow-up surgery. In this case, we were able to have the foot surgeon do the surgery on a lien basis. That is, he waited until the case was settled before he was paid. It healed very well. She could not even walk on the foot for nearly a year before the surgery was performed, and now she's able to wear high heels again. So it's very important as an attorney that you, number one, recognize the need for special treatment, and that you're able to send the client to a specialist who can help the client heal and get back on the road again.